Can I ask you a question? Have you ever thought about how you use people around you to make yourself feel better? Not because you want to be a manipulator or because you have some ill intent, but just simply because you don't have that respect for yourself. Almost like looking through a mirror and not seeing an image. Only the adjectives that have been thrown at you, the concepts that have been given to you, the ideas of projections of who you should be. What happens to someone who spends their whole life feeding off that? I feel like I could be turning into someone like that, and I fear it. I fear living a life of resentment for the people that I didn't really need around, but forced to be there so I could be more functional. I have a friend that I met at school, and she is one of my best friends, but there was a point where I was so scared of not being able to talk to her as often as I did. I was so scared of not getting to see her that I started pulling myself away from her. And for that last year of school, we didn't talk to each other for a long, long time. I wish I could have went back and undid that, but it is what it is. We eventually patched things up. I even went to see her last week for her birthday. While I was there, I spent a lot of time just thinking about that question, about how I can really validate myself. Not through other people and how they see me, but through how I see myself. How I can get to that point where I don't need someone to acknowledge the brighter parts of me for me to see them shine. I don't know. Maybe I'm just rambling out in this void, in this car by myself. Or maybe you hear me, and maybe you feel the same. Even if you don't, I feel like I needed to say this, just for me. Even if it echoes out in this empty void. All I know for sure is I have to keep trying. Because as long as I am, I can always give myself that credit. And that's something that no one can take away but me. Credit for myself, credit for my actions, credit for my capabilities. Maybe that's part of becoming an adult, acknowledging that you are stronger than you could ever imagine. It's just about making myself aware. Maybe someday soon, I will be. Hmm.